Dang, I was about to be fucking. We might have to make it a little earlier.
Yeah, I feel you. You said you were sending your son off to camp?
Yeah, he just went. He went to the sleepaway camp. Feel me?
Oh,
You used to go to camps, right?
yeah. Yeah, hell yeah. It was cool. Where you going for the week
Mm-hmm.
or a couple of days?
For the week. What age did you stop going to camps?
Oh, yeah. Huh?
12.
What age did you stop going to camps?
What age did I stop going to camp?
Mm-hmm.
Around 12,
Damn.
12, 13. I stopped going to camp.
You started smoking weed at that age?
Yeah, that's when I started smoking weed.
For real? Who
Thought I was grown.
who did you smoke weed with first?
I plead the fifth.
Why?
You really want to know?
Yeah.
Shit. Look, remember when you passed me the thing? When we was living in Golden Hills?
Oh shit. Oh god.
On top of that laundry shop?
Oh yeah.
You used to train us for karate?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where you started smoking weed?
Yeah.
Boy.
Nah, that's the first time I tried it. I hit it, but I didn't know how to smoke it. So I hit it and blew it out. But when I started actually smoking,
Now, you don't got to cover up for him.
12, 13.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You say you didn't like it, huh? And what age did you start
Nah, I just
you said 13? And is that the age you started gangbanging too?
yeah, 12, 13. Yeah, that's when I started getting into the gang life. That's when I started like roaming the streets and stuff.
And you had gang influences, right?
Yeah. I mean, really, I used to look up to y'all and did what y'all was doing.
But none of your brothers were gangbanging. You was like the
In the
first.
streets, so I grew up.
You was like the
Nah,
first one.
I know, but y'all used to be in the streets and stuff. I used to like that, being in the streets.
What you mean by being in the streets?
Like, how we used to, like, just be out there when we was living in the house. When me and Marco burnt down the garage, we used to be in the street and all type of stuff, like hanging out, feel me? Going different places and stuff like that, feel me?
Uh-huh.
Just following behind y'all as little kids.
So then you say you started smoking weed at 13. When did you start? Do you remember when you sold your first drugs?
My first sack, I think 15. 15 is when I sold my first sack, and that's the first time I ever went to jail.
You went to jail off your first sack?
Nah. I went to jail that same year, but not off my first sack.
Okay. And what was it? Weed?
Yeah, it was sales to an undercover.
Of what? Weed?
Yeah, weed.
Marijuana. That's fucked up. They shouldn't be charging the kids for marijuana and shit. Shouldn't be charging people for weed, period.
I know. On the real.
So,
I mean, I only stayed in jail like one day. Mom came and got me, but I was on house arrest for 3 to 6 months.
and then they had you on paperwork and probation and stuff from that?
Yeah.
So you was on probation from the marijuana
Yeah,
charge?
I'm.
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
What happened?
So you was on probation from the marijuana charge?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. I never got off. After that, after the first time, I never got off. I've never successfully got off of paperwork, meaning parole or probation.
I was just watching something about how they made
I was 15.
how they made the marijuana laws just to lock up niggas and Mexicans. You know what I mean?
On
This
the real.
one dude in Louisiana, he had 14 years for a joint.
Oh, yeah. That's out. That's out.
And now your first charge was in California for weed, and now it's legal in California, and all the motherfuckers making hella money off of it, and they sent you to jail, had you on probation for the shit,
Straight up.
which fucked your life up because you was on probation.
Straight up.
That's some
On the
bullshit.
real.
So then,
I mean, I ain't making no better because I went right back out there, and this time I started selling rocks.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. So then after
Started
that,
selling rocks.
you got in trouble. How was it at home? Was mom mad as hell or what? For the first time?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Mom was mad as hell. She was mad.
Flipped on you?
She thought she wanted to leave me in jail and let me learn my lesson, but she came and got me.
Okay, and then you got out. And how long before you started getting back at it?
I was on home supervision, meaning I couldn't go nowhere but from school to the house. After I got off of that, about 3 months, 3 to 6 months, after I got off of that, I went straight back to doing what I used to do. Selling drugs.
Okay, and this time it was
Selling
harder.
drugs and ditching school.
It was a little harder stuff then, huh? So
Oh, yeah.
on Monday morning, the kids wake up, go to school. You wake up, act like you're going to school, but instead you going hitting the block and hustling.
Yup.
You didn't go to school at all?
I used to do it. Nah, I used to go for lunch only. And when I played football, I went to school to keep my grades up. But after football season, I did wrestling. But then my grades started slacking down. So they told me I'm on suspension from the team until I get my grades back up. And then I was just like, fuck it, y'all can have this shit. I'm out.
So
I started
you left and you
ditching
thought,
school and only going back for lunch.
so when you left school, you didn't have no aspirations to be like, oh, I'm gonna do this. What was your aspiration, to be a big time drug dealer or what?
Yeah, that's what I wanted to get. Like, I wanted to start selling drugs. How y'all used to have it, y'all in Rhode Island. I wanted to have money like that.
Well, that wasn't even real money,
But I was too much into shoes and clothes and stuff. And I was wasting my money instead of stacking it.
Okay. Now the second time, you say you got back out there. How long before you got locked up again?
Shit. When I got back out there, I got locked up like a couple of months later on the bike when I had the crystal meth and weed and the cigarettes and stuff. It was like 12 o'clock at night, and I was riding my bike to go drop off the crystal to somebody.
Where
And the police pulled me over and found it on me.
in East Dago?
Nah, and we're on 17, where we used to live.
Okay, the bottles. I mean, okay.
On 17.
Okay. And what happened?
That's when I went to Campo.
Did you have a blue rag or anything
Oh.
when you was riding your bike? Or?
Nah, I didn't have on my shirt, and I was wearing my jeans and some Chucks, and I was riding Marco's bike to go drop off a sack that somebody gave me and told me to go drop it off to the person I was supposed to go meet. So I got the sack and I got on the bike and I started riding. And then the police, doing this little night drive and shit, saw me. And he rode by me and pulled over. And they said it's a random search. So I was like, damn, I mean, I'm just going to the store. And then they was like, all right, but you're out pretty late. It's late. Where you live? I told them I live right there in them apartments right there. They was like 17. They was like, well, you're out. What's your name? I gave them my name and shit. They looked me up and saw I had a curfew from probation. And so they took me off the bike, put me in handcuffs, and started searching me, and found the crystal meth, the weed, a cigar, and a pack of Newports, and they locked me up.
Mm-hmm. And you was how old again?
16, I believe, 16.
So all that shit was illegal on you. Okay. So
yeah,
when they handcuffed you that night, how did you feel when like it was going down? You was like, oh shit, it's over.
Yeah, on the set, I was like, damn, I'm going back. I'm probably going back for longer now.
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
Did you think
I thought I was going down longer because...
Go ahead.
What happened?
Nah, go ahead. Sorry.
Nah, I thought I was like, I'm going down longer because I had this crystal meth instead of weed. So I was like, fuck, I'm about to go to jail for a hell of a long time for this shit. And I was just like mad, sad, and all type of shit.
You thought about mom?
Yeah, like how she was going to kill me if I got locked up again. But I was getting locked up, and she couldn't come get me this time. This time they wouldn't allow her to get me, and I went to Campo. That's when I did 6 months in Campo.
Yeah.
Got out right before my birthday, my 17th birthday.
So you wasn't using the crystal meth, right? At that time?
Nah, not at that time, no.
Okay. And you tried to, because usually when people get knocked with a little bit amount of drugs, they say, oh, I'm using it, so they get lighter sentence. But you was like, nah, fuck that. You didn't want that on your record.
Yeah. Nah, I told him I found it. I didn't know what it was. Because I wasn't going to give up the person that gave it to me. I mean, it was somebody that we knew, that we was close to, that gave it to me to go deliver it to one of the people, one of my boys. You feel me?
Oh, okay.
And I didn't know he was using this drug at the time. So, I didn't know. He was using that shit. I didn't know. I thought he was selling it. He was going to sell it. But I found out he was using it.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah. It was only like a little bit, though. It was like a little teener, like 1.5 grams.
Oh, a teener or whatever they call that shit. So what, okay. On the last episode, we got into the juvenile and shit, the 6 months. You feel me?
You have 60 seconds remaining.
I just wanted to go to what happened before that and the lead up to that, you know what I mean? Yeah, that was good.
All right.
You overstand me. That
Sure.
package should be on the way and stuff. Damn, that 15 minutes went by hella quick.
On the real.
That package should be on the way.
Well, hey,
What's up?
you ordered it today?
Nah, I'm about to right now, though. My bad. I ain't ordered it today, but I'm about to.
All right.
My bad, yo.
All right, for sure.
Money was funny
Sure.
for a minute.
Yeah,
Feel me?
for sure. Now sound good. Hey, thank you, bro.
Oh, for sure. Probably let me know whenever you can probably...
Yeah, I appreciate it. Hey, thank your wife for me, too. I appreciate what y'all doing.
Oh, hell yeah. She hear you. She right here. You heard?